Hi, my name is Michael Miller. I'm in POS 301, and today I'm going to be discussing my research design project. My research design project looks at the phenomenon of the disparity between Caucasian and African American political participation. In this research design, political participation is conceptualized specifically as voting. So what I'm going to be looking at or what my hypothesis is regarding this research design is that African Americans participate less politically than Caucasians do, and for this research design, once again, participate means voting. The best way that I decided to go about looking at this was to do a face-to-face survey of ASU students as my sampling frame. I decided to look within the ASU population uh, because it would have been easy for me to save on major expenses, traveling, time, and money. And I was also able to pool equally amount of African American respondents as I was Caucasians based on selection. So that was one of the advantages to using the survey method for me, and that was why I chose to do that. Um, One of the disadvantages of using the survey method was that even though I created two equally sized categories of responses from Caucasians and African Americans, and the question on that survey was whether or not they have voted in the last 5 years. I was able to look at the percentages of the have and have not voted within each equally sized category and use that to either support my thesis that African Americans are less politically active or to debunk my thesis and show that African Americans are just as or more politically active. But the weakness still is that I'm only within the ASU sampling frame. I'm not considering African Americans who might not have access to institutions like ASU or who might be under other conditions such as low-funded schools, um, broken homes, lower socioeconomic status, and once again lack of access to education, which could obviously yield completely different responses from African Americans depending on whether or not they are in or out of my sampling frame, which was limited to ASU. Other than that, what I'm looking, or what I would hope the findings of this research would prove, and what I would hope that the normative outcome would be for this research design is that if it is found that there's disparity in African Americans vote less due to socioeconomic status, disenfranchisement, or lower levels of political efficacy, I would hope that this research could build, but also yield some new funding, some new programs that can help increase awareness, increase sense of citizenship, sense of civic duty, increased voter turnout in communities that would typically be plagued with low levels of those things. So that's what I would hope